All right. Hey guys, how y'all doing? Good afternoon. I can't say on this beautiful Thursday, the 7th, 2022, because it's raining outside and it's kind of crazy out there. So those who are on the road who driving, flying across the country, whatever you guys may be doing, just be careful out there. It's kind of rough out there. So I just thought that I just come here, and give my personal opinion of what I think of the Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith and Chris Rock saga. So I just want to tell you guys what I think of it, and does it make sense or not? So let's go way, way back. So we all know that Tupac and Jada were each other's first, I guess, like first girlfriend and boyfriend or whatever. And then they were so close, and they grew up together back in the days. So they were pretty much very, 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 very close before Will Smith even, dream about coming into the picture. So they were together, whatever. So I guess, they were each other first. Like they both had sex with each other first. So I guess it is what it is. But nevertheless, though, they were very, very close. And if you go on Jada Pinkett Smith videos or whatever, you hear her talking about how she admired Tupac, how she loved them, etc., and how they had so much love for one another. So fast forward, Tupac died, and Will Smith became Jada Pinkett Smith's second option of men that she would want to spend her rest of the life. I mean, of men that she want to spend her rest of her life with. So they became together and got married or whatever, and they have beautiful kids, beautiful kids. So the marriage was very, very rocky. So I guess they were arguing or whatever. I don't know what the case may be. I wasn't living in their household. I didn't know what was going on. But of course, Will Smith is a public figure, and then Jada Pinkett Smith is too. She's an average actress. But Will Smith, who don't know that? Everybody noticed that Will Smith is one of the best of the greatest. Let's say the greatest. You could say he's a legend also. Icon. In the film industry. We know that he's one of the greatest actors to ever live. And he's been fighting so hard, and he never got nominated for. I mean, did he got nominated Oscar before? I don't know. I'm not sure, but he received his first Oscar in 2022. It's been a long time coming because he made a lot of great, great movies, and they hits. His movies hit. So salute to Will Smith. So when their relationship was very, very rocky, so I guess they decided they were gonna be separated. But there's no such thing as separation when you're in a relationship with somebody, because if you're married, and you gotta stand on that. There's no such thing. Oh, I need a break for 2 days. I need a break for 2 weeks or 1 month or 2 years, whatever the case may be. Like nah, like when you sign up, like you get married, you sign that paperwork. I don't see nowhere near in that paper it says that you can break up whenever you want to or ask for a break. Like there's no such thing as that. It's either you married or you get a divorce. You're not together no more. So I guess whatever rocky or problem they were going through in their relationship. So I guess, I mean, it's not I guess, it's obvious because she said it. So she called it an entanglement. So that she had with what is he, a rapper, singer? I would say he's a singer, or an R&B singer, August Alsina. So they got together or whatever, and I guess you know Jada Pinkett Smith, I guess she was feeling very stressed out. So hey, she put her pants down. I guess they got it on, her and August Alsina, and August Alsina even came to the red table talk they be having between Jada Pinket Smith and her mother and her daughter be there too, talking, and he said he got Will Smith blessing. Like, I'm confused. Like, what man will give you blessing to fuck their wife and they together and they're not even divorced and they still love one another? I don't get it. Like, I'm very confused about that. I never understood what he meant by that because he said he got Will Smith blessing. Like, so, like, you telling me Will Smith give you his blessing, as in like he telling you okay, as in like you come into him and be like, oh Will, or I like Jada a lot, whatever. I wanna be with her, or I wanna fuck her, or have sex with her, whatever. Excuse my language, but I'm from the hood, and then Will Smith will be like, oh yeah, you could go ahead, trying to talk to her or whatever, like. If you want her, you could go get her, you could go talk to her, whatever. Like, what man that love their wife and then like that would die for her, do anything for her, even go on the stage of the biggest night of his career, of his life, in the filming industry, slapping a man for her, would tell August Alsina that you go ahead and talk to her and be with her and fuck her, whatever, any kind of ways. Like, hell no, I don't believe in that. But August Alsina came to the red table talk or whatever, and they spoke about it, and that's what he said. So we'll go with what he said. We'll go with what he said. So, afterwards, so I guess when it becomes time for Will Smith to find out about it, then he know about it and everything that happened, And mind you, all of those times the man being faithful, he was faithful to her, he loved her, and he was willing to take a bullet in his head for her, So I think that was very, very wrong and very, very dirty because if you're thinking about it, like, why would you do such a thing, Like, you have two grown children who understand everything that's going on surrounding the family. And like, you have a mother too, you couldn't look for her for advice. So you thought it was a good idea just because you was on a break up with the man, just to go and, from what you're understanding, from what you called it, an entanglement with somebody else. Just call it having sex with somebody else. So you thought it was a good idea to just go and do that? Come on. I guess what you have some excuses. You was weak, and he was weak also because he was a drug addict, and I guess he helped you out, and you helped her out, or you watch him grow, you watch him be that person that he could do better, whatever. You help them, this and that. Like, what, really? Okay. And then you did all of that to the man. And then on the biggest night of his career, just because Chris Rock got on stage and said a joke about her and about her hair, whatever, and then you got up and the whole world is watching and you go ahead and slap the man? You slapped him in front of everybody, and you went to sit down in the crowd like a little girl screaming, keep my name up. Like, what? Keep my wife's name out of your effing mouth. Keep my wife's name out of your effing mouth. Like, really? What would you do that for, man? That was not necessary, man. There was no place for that. There was no place for that. Like, I think you're a little girl for that, Smith. Even though I truly respect you, I watch most of your movies. I respect you as a black man, but I don't respect you for what you did. Like, just because you did it and Chris Rock didn't do nothing about it, doesn't mean that he couldn't do anything about it. It's just that he didn't want to do anything about it, and he just let it rock. He was being a professional. But me, I would have got off character on sight. It would have been on sight, Will. Like every time I see you, it would have been on site. You would have had to fill those hands. Like Chris Rock's brother said, you would have been nominated for these hands. You wouldn't be nominated for no fucking Oscars. Yeah, okay. Thinking you could come on stage and just slap a man like that and just walk off and went to sit down like nothing happened? You kidding me? And you couldn't even acknowledge that when you was receiving your Oscar award during your speech. You couldn't even say sorry. First of all, I know you rich as fuck. Even though I know what Chris Rock network probably like what 60 million. I could have added another 60 million on that. Yo, I should call Chris Rock. I should call Chris Rock and to tell him how stupid he is. Cause he could have sued your ass, Will Smith, easily. You know, easily. Easy money. Everything is on camera, on TV. What other evidence does he need? He don't need no more evidence than that. Take you to court, sue your ass, press charges. I would have make sure you spend a couple nights in jail, you know. I know you got bail money or whatever, but you would have spent a couple nights in jail. And I would have sue your ass for another 16 million. 16 is too low. 60 million mother effing dollars to add on top of the 60 that I already have. You see? Now I would have had 100. You wanna hear that? You wanna hear that? 100 and how much? $120 million. That's what Chris Rock net worth would have been. And the case wouldn't even take a lot of time because to be prosecuted, because the evidence is right there. Everything is right there. It's obvious, you know. Come on, you're a black man. You doing that to another black man? That's just not right. It's not right at all. You don't think he have families that's watching that's upset about it? They're probably not going to do anything about it because they don't want to. They don't want to hurt you or none of your family members. But that doesn't mean they can't do nothing about it. You lucky. You super lucky they didn't do nothing about it. As far I'm concerned, you super lucky. You are one lucky black mother effer, Will Smith. It doesn't make it right. What you did is not right. But I understand where the frustration is coming from, though. Because you've been with somebody for so long. You've been with Jada for so long. You have loved her. And, you know, and you provided everything for her. Not to say she didn't have her own things or whatever, but come on. We all know you're the big fish in the water. You're the big fish in that household. We know that. Come on. You bring in most of the money, man. What? 99.9%? She bring in what? 1%? But anyways, though. Jada. You should have stopped Will Smith while he got up and was walking towards the stage. You should have stopped him. You should have told him, come back and sit down. But you let it happen. I guess you felt good about it afterwards. And what did you get out of that? What did you get out of that? You didn't get nothing out of that, because I remember 2 nights previously before the Oscars, you was on TikTok talking about, oh, you don't care if you have alopecia or whatever disorder that you have. Like, you don't care what people say about you, this and that, whatever. But it's funny how when Chris Rock said the joke on stage, you was smiling also. And he was smiling. He was laughing, actually. You know? And then he looked at you, and then all of a sudden you change your face. And then he realized that, and he got up and went on stage and slapped Chris Rock. Like, really? And I heard a lot of people talking about, oh, like Will Smith was defending her wife honors, whatever, or whatever it may be, defending? What was there to defend? There was nothing there to defend. If you felt some type of way about what Chris Rock said, you felt some type of way about the joke, you had to handle it like a man, like a real man, not a little girl that's screaming, "Keep my wife's name out of your effing mouth." Nah. What you do is, after everything is over, backstage, you call the man and be like, "Hey man, did you know my wife suffered from a disorder, whatever, alopecia, and the joke that you said about her, they didn't sit right with me. Like, that was wrong right there, you know?" And I'm pretty sure Chris Rock didn't know nothing about that. If he did, I don't think he would have said no joke about it, you know? Because you don't make fun of nobody that's suffering from any kind of disease, whatever it may be, you know? And they would have handled it in the proper manner and be like, "Oh man, I'm truly sorry." And he could have apologized to Jada also, be like, "I'm really sorry, I didn't know, you know, it was my fault, I didn't know this and that," and handle it, and then look, keep it moving. And just keep it moving. But I'm really mad the fact that you couldn't acknowledge what you did was wrong while you was receiving your Oscar award. Like, come on. That was wrong, Will Smith. You was wrong for that, man. And that bogus apology that you gave is not enough. You know? Okay, you did it publicly. You whatever you tweet or wrote on your IG or whatever. You said you sorry this, you sorry that. Like, nah. You call the man up. You set up a meeting with the man, and you sit down with the man. You took it like a man. You know, you took it out like a man, and you say how you felt. You know, I know you have a lot of shit going on, and you tell the man sorry the proper way. The proper way. You tell the man sorry. But not over some text messages or whatever, or online or whatever. Like, nah, not like that. Not like that, Will Smith. Not like that. Not like that. Not like that. All right. How sweet can Jada bottom part be? You know? For you to get up and do something like that to another man. Like, nah, man, you don't slap another man like that and expect everything to be okay afterwards. Like, nah. You will never be the same person after what you have done. Your life changes. Like it changes a lot from what you have done. You will never be the same person again, man. Like, there's a place where you let somebody take you, you don't come back from. And trust me, I'm a man just like you. I understand your pain. I understand what this woman have put you through. I understand that. But that's not how you handle business, Will. You gotta be better than that and be more professional than that, man. You know? Don't ever let a woman bring you down to your toes, man. That's not right. And I know you deserve better than that as a man, man. I know you do. And it's not right. You know, but it's funny how she did everything that she did. And I bet you she's still playing the victim role and all of that. Like she's the one that been victimized. I heard a lot of people talking about, "Oh, I like what Will did. He was defending his wife. He was doing this. He was doing that." Well, okay. Or if that was my man, this and that, I would have made him do something worse. This and that. Da 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 da. Okay. Well, when you get hit with a $60 million lawsuit, I would have seen what you was gonna do about it. If you was gonna act gangster about it. Or how would you pay it? You would have saw every bit of everything that you and your family have to pay that money. Just like Cardi B, she just won like $3 million because of bum ass YouTuber was talking about her like some type of way, like she know her or something, like very disrespecting her. That was easy money right there. I don't even think that YouTuber had that money to pay. Maybe the government paid 90% of that for her, but I guess they will take it back from her in taxes, though. I hope her YouTube page, you know, I hope her YouTube page pay her that much money, and that she will have to, to pay the government back, because I'm pretty sure she don't have that type of money. So we shall see. But Jada, you messed up. You should have never treated the man like that. You should have never went and slept with August Alsina. He needed help. You should have just get him mental help, whatever he needs from the drug addiction he was suffering from. But sleeping with him was not the case. Your pussy was not the cure for whatever he was going through, for whatever diseases or whatever drug addiction he had. Like, dropping that WAP on him, I don't know if it's WAP or not, whatever, but you shouldn't drop it on him. You should have never dropped it on him, because that was not the solution at all. Let me drink my ginger ale. So that was not the solution at all, and I think you was wrong for that. And I guess that pussy was so sweet that August Alsina making songs about it. I mean, he's making a lot of songs about it. And I think he dropped a record already about that. But I think it got thrown in the trash can. I heard he's gonna make another one. That pussy having August Alsina working backwards now. But anyways, though, that's my take on the whole thing that happened, And I hope that will grow from what happened and trying to become a whole better person, because that image represent us as black people. But we don't want to be representing by the type of image that you're shown of the night of the Oscars, man. You gotta be better than that. You gotta be way, way, way better than that. It's okay, man, if she saw you as a second option. Obviously, Tupac is not here no more now. Maybe she don't think he was good as he was, man. But it's not right. What you did, Jada, is not right. Will Smith, what you did is not right. And you lucky you didn't get sued by Chris Rock, like I said, for $60 million. You a lucky man. If it was me, you have a lot of money. I would have asked for $100 million, man. And I would have retired and never work a single day of my life again. And my son and my daughters and my wife and my girlfriends and my family members. Everybody, I would have made sure we became wealthy for life. For life. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Good luck to Will and Chris Rock. Salute to you, man. You the man. You kept your composure. You didn't go out of line. You didn't have us sleep in the cell for a couple of days where probably men was gonna be effing him up in there. Make him feel how the D feel in another man bud, but salute to you, man. You didn't do that. Probably not, because you got money. You probably would have a nice cell or whatever. But salute to you, Chris Rock. You didn't make that happen. And, yeah, I think you handle it in a professional way at the moment. But I know if it was in a different location, different timing, it would have been on site. Like Tony Rock said on site, Chris Rock would have F you up and you would have been nominated for these mother hands. But yeah, so August Alsina, man, you need to move on. Stop making music about Jada or how, I don't care how her pussy was sweet or not. Stop making music about that. Just moved on with your life. And I hope, Will Smith, you look for some healing, man. You need some healing, man. I'm sending healing energy towards your way, man. You need some real healing, man. And Jada, you gotta stop playing the victim here. When you have something good going for you, you gotta cherish that. Stop taking breaking relationship and go to sleep with other men. You think that's cool? No, that's not cool. And that's not right. Stop playing the victim here. Okay? Be a better woman. Work on yourself. Be a better person. Be a better human being. Because you got your daughter watching what you have done. And you got other young ladies coming up. Probably, you know, I can't say you're a model. They will look at you as a model because, I don't know. But it is what it is. Let me drink my ginger ale. But yeah, guys, that's all I had to say for now. Have a wonderful day, and until next time, America.